Do you understand you overvalue your sister's thought, your mom's thought? You must make 2024 the year of accountability. If your mom is super negative and fucked you up, do not talk to her 8 times a day. Talk to her once every 8 days. I'm not saying cut your mom out. It's your mom. You came out of that shit. But if your mom is fucking poison and you're a, do you understand besides that little dude and probably somebody else in here, you're fucking grown now. Make 2024 the year you stop complaining about the same shit. I got it. Your dad drank. Most dads drank back then. I got it. You fucked up and took the wrong job. You married the wrong girl. This fucking happened. Donnie fucking screwed you. I get it. And you're just fucking in it. We can't, like, dwelling is a disease. And this is gonna be a tough year. Like I said earlier, it's gonna be super negative out there. I am so not looking forward to this shit. These fucking politicians, as if they give a fuck. I love when you think they give a fuck. Promise. Stop feeding into the fucking bad shit. Focus on yourself, focus on your loved ones. Choose positivity. You have to understand, if you have decided to be cynical and negative, it is by default that, because you can find it. But if you choose to be positive and optimistic, you can find the 2 little kids helping the guy in the wheelchair shovel his driveway. You get to choose. Actually, you know what? I've never said this out loud. I just thought of it right here on the spot, so this is fucking good. Let's make a pledge to this. If this talk hits, if you feel like, fuck it, I'm ready to go, every single time you are in your feeds, if the post does not make you feel good, unfollow and mute that person. And then, after you're done with that, that's your day-to-day. That's what you now do. That's what you now do. Or, be careful, because sometimes it triggers you in a different way. If you find yourself over envious of someone, delete and mute them too. Because there's a lot of people that sell negativity in an interesting little package. They hide it as, I'm just trying to be aspirational. But posting pictures of yourselves on private planes all day, flexing Rolexes, is not bringing all of you a lot of value. Now, I'm not gonna blame those people. You're a big boy and big girl. Don't feel bad, feel happy for them. But if you're not there yet, mute that shit. Unfollow that shit. And then, when you're done with all that, the last thing you do before you go to bed in that feed is you go to search and you type in positivity. And you let the results pop up on that grid and you click a couple of things and you follow a couple people and like a couple of positive things. You will wake up on April Fool's Day with a much more positive life. Whoever in this room is able to cut out more negativity and bring in more positivity in 2024 will win. I'm gonna leave you with this. So we just broke that down. Now, in June, if you're still in a bad mood, that's on you. 2024 needs to be the year of accountability. The truth is, and this is tough, most people are most comfortable in dwelling in darkness. You know why? It's easy. Don't be that person. Misery fucking loves company. And there's a lot of people feeling this way because the lack of accountability has hit an all-time level. But there are millions of people who are thrilled and happy and living simple. And I want you to be one of those people. Because I don't know if you know this, you were not born for a very long time. And I don't know if you know this, but when you die, you're dead forever. And so we get to be here for a little period of time. Why the fuck are you not enjoying it? Listen to me. Doing the right thing is always the right thing. You're strong enough emotionally to deal with the subtle jabs, even though it hurts your heart.
Yeah, for sure.
And you're doing this for the kids, which is incredibly noble.
Yes.
I also think at some point, it's not against the idea of potentially reaching out to her and having dinner and really going there with her and telling her that you love her. And, you know, maybe that one conversation sparks her going to therapy or recognizing something in her. Like, I always think a last-ditch effort with compassion, but candor, right? When you mix compassion with candor, right? When you're not attacking her, you're like, I love you, but this is shit. I think you'll always feel good when you're 92 that too many people cut people out or tell them to fuck themselves back. I think you go with compassion and candor, and it's something that you are grateful you did when you're 90 years old. You feel like you did it all that you could.
Right. Yes. Okay. I like that idea.
You know what I mean? Like, truly be like, listen, I'm not here to judge you. I'm empathetic to you. This is DNA and parenting and environment. I love you. We've been friends our whole lives, you know, but listen, this is really tough. And this is like tough on me. I find myself pulling away because the negativity is unbearable. Your kids, you know, I want to be there for them. I love them because I love you. Like, is there anything I can do to help you? Like, please, like, tell me. Fuck you, fucking Darcy, you think you're better than me. I'm better than you. I just love you and I know what's happening. And then, because you know her, you're like, this is why Kevin doesn't talk to you anymore. This is why Rick broke up with you in college. But I'm here. I've been here and I don't want to disappear, but I can sustain this level of cynicism, negativity.
Right.
So like, what can I do for you right now to help? That level, that kind of delivery gives you a fighter's chance, a puncher's chance to maybe fix it.
Yes. And I'd like to help her because she's got such a damaged past in her life that I'd like to be a positive support, but she just puts so much on me that I can't, especially with everything in the world right now. I'm learning who is really super negative and who's going to come out positive, and we just choose to be positive. So it's hard to even hear any of this negativity. And
if you look at China, South Korea, even Italy in the last 24 hours, like if you look carefully, there's plenty to be positive about. We're all going to get through this.
Yeah.
And by the way, some people are going to lose jobs and some people are going to lose family members. Like it's tough. But like, some people look at the negative. I'm saying to friends like, hey, I know you're scared, but what if the corona thing didn't happen, you were living your normal life and today was the day that you were going to get hit by a car crossing the road and dying.
Right.
Everyone looks at the obvious negative instead of the not obvious negative. There's a lot of things that are going to happen. Somebody today stayed home and didn't do something that they would have done in real life that would have led to their death or unhappiness.
Right. So they didn't even know.
Correct. So anyway, listen to me.
Okay, listening.
Compassion and candor.
Okay. 2 good words.
I think so. And when you mix them together and and you come from a good place, which clearly you're coming from,
yes.
If nothing else, when you're 92, you would have done the best effort you could have. Do you understand that if you are looking forward to Friday, it's bad? I know this to be true because that's how I lived my life from 8 years old to 20. I looked forward to Friday because I hated Monday through Friday. Because I didn't give a fuck about Saturn or the periodic table or the fucking Dewey Decimal System. I like that recall. That was a good one. Remember that shit? If these kids, where is that how old is that little man?
He's
10. Brother, if you understood what the world was like pre-internet, it would blow your little fucking mind. Do you remember going to the mall because you told your friend you were gonna meet at the water fountain at 4:15, but for some reason their mom got caught up and they weren't there and you were like, fuck it, and you'd see them the next day at school? Like, shit was crazy. New kid came to school with a beeper, fucking narc. My friends, it's actually stunning how simple life can be if you're willing to make it simple. The problem is you have to stop impressing your mom, your dad, your spouse, your neighbor. Too many of you are living your life for other people's opinion. The real answer to the quiz of why you're not posting enough is you overvalue other people's opinions over your own happiness.